made a mistake.
I think his story is a great metaphor for what so many people experience, where they've made choices that they'd like to take back. And the fact is that Coastal Horizons provides an enormous array of services that helps people make new choices and get second chances, and sometimes third, fourth, and fifth chances, and even beyond that. And so that's kind of an exciting part of the story, his story, but it's our story too.
When I think of Coastal Horizons, I think of the Rape Crisis Center and the only 24/7 call center in all of Southeast North Carolina. I think of the amazing drug treatment. I think of the quick response team that when people are getting brought back to life through Narcan shots, they're now navigated to treatment. I think about young people on the run from abusive situations, finding that in the Open House Center. There are many wonderful resources there, and primarily it's the 600 employees. That's the lifeblood of any organization, and there's some wonderful public servants who work there.
Services that we provide are available to kids free of charge, or families experiencing crisis free of charge, and without those donations and grant opportunities, we just wouldn't be able to serve.
If it weren't for us, victims would have to navigate the system on their own. They wouldn't have somebody there with them to kind of walk them through what's going on and go to law enforcement interviews and go to any DA's office interviews or even trial with them.
I could name case after case that I've personally handled, and I've seen this office handle in the last 20 years that I've been associated with Coastal Horizons. And I can tell you that the results that we're getting in this courtroom are far better because they exist. And I can tell you that the people in this community are much better off because of the cases you don't hear about, that they're helping us even stop from ever occurring.
This is a place you can count on, and the people who are here believe in the mission, and they deliver on the mission.
Listen, it's time to dig deep, and what I'm going to ask you to do is go, if you have a computer, to coastalhorizons.org, and if you have a cell phone, and I know that you do, don't text while you drive, but when you can text, send Coastal Horizons, all one word, to 76278. Thank you.
We are continuing every day to make our community safer and to help individuals get better. And when you hear about someone who is in despair, when you hear about a child who has run away or has been neglected or abused and needs a safe place, a shelter to stay, an individual who's been sexually assaulted, when you hear about someone who wants a second chance and has to go through the justice system for that second chance and they're referred to Coastal Horizons, when you hear about that individual who needs to have substance use treatment or they need to have mental health services, all of that can be provided right here at Coastal Horizons.